Everybody I've seen on YouTube and Twitter, everyone talking about Link right now is very bullish on Link. They think Link is going to take off. It could possibly make new highs. But today I'm going to show you some reasons why Link may not be looking as strong as you think. So starting all the way back in December 2018, at the beginning of 2019, Link has been on a continuous uptrend this entire time. And each time we come down and touch this line, we end up making a nice move upwards. We've come back and touched it, but we haven't made a full move up yet. And if we zoom in all the way here to the top, we can see that we've actually scooped underneath this trend line for really the first time in years. I mean, going back, it's never actually done that before. This is the first time it's scooped underneath. This could just be a bear trap, and I'm hoping it is, but this is actually a somewhat bearish sign, because we did scoop underneath that trend. We have broken the trend. The good news is we did reject off of this level of support right here. But it's also looking like we are rejecting off of this trend line again and maybe about to make another move down. Zooming in here on the 1-day chart, we can get a better look at this. We came down here, we formed a low right down here, and then we kind of move our way back up. We fall down a little bit. But one thing to notice is that we never actually went and took out this low, which is going to be an issue because the market likes to take lows out. It likes to hunt for stop losses and scoop up liquidity before it can make a real big move. And we never took out this bottom. In fact, like the whole way up, we've been forming bottoms that haven't been taken out at all. This bottom hasn't been taken out. That bottom hasn't. This one hasn't. And we keep making this move upwards, but we're not scooping up any real liquidity. And when we get up here towards this line up here, we can see all of these wicks rejecting off of the line, but we also do see a bunch of wicks pushing it back up. And this is actually forming a nice little ascending wedge pattern on the 1-hour chart, which I'm going to show you in a sec. So zooming in here on the 1 hour, it's the same story. We come in, we form a low, and then a higher low, and then a higher low. This is a solid uptrend, but in order to make bigger moves, we're going to have to take out some stops somewhere. And you can see here we've kind of run out of gas a bit. We were touching and then exploding off, then coming back down, exploding off, touching, going right back up. But we've lost our momentum here, and we're just filling in the bottom of this trend right here. If this continues and we have run out of steam, what we're going to have to do is move down and take out some of these stops. Otherwise, the market just cannot continue to actually keep moving upwards. And this could have a cascading effect if it's not enough, because we could come down in here and then we could come for this next level. And if that next level doesn't get us back up here and going off and breaking this trend up here and confirming that, we could be looking at a much deeper correction, and we could actually be coming for an area maybe down here if it's not enough. Going back out to the daily, this does start to make a lot more sense when you see it. We are fairly oversold, or we were fairly oversold just back here. And on the RSI, we are starting to come back down. The last time we touched, we came all the way back down, touched the bottom. When we were up here, we came all the way down. Actually, we scooped pretty far under. So what I think could happen on the daily is we come up, we reject off of here, we move down, and we test this level right here. If this level holds, we can continue this uptrend, and it would still be a nice increasing pattern like that. But if we don't, we are going to come for this level. And if we do come down here, expect to take out this low right here. Because I guarantee you, everyone who bought Link around here probably put their stop loss right here. So if the market comes to hunt for their stop loss and hunt for their liquidity, you could probably put a buy order right here if you think it's going to go back up, and you could get a really nice entry. And what that would look like if we just got back up to our trend line would probably be a 70% move right there. So this is something to keep in mind. I'm not saying it's going to happen. This is just a hypothetical. We do look like we're due for a correction, and if this level is not enough, we are going to come down and take out this low right here. Now I want to call your attention to another wedge forming on the daily chart, and that is this in red right here. We have a nice bull flag forming, and this is one reason why I am a little bullish on Link, because while we have hit our head here, it does look like we are forming up for a breakout. And if we do get a bounce in here, or if we do find the amount of energy to keep moving and we break out of this, and we are probably going to get a test of this level right here. So we could come up like this, or maybe we move down first, then come up and test this level. And then I could see us messing around with the intersection of this trend line that I showed you earlier and this key level. And if we are able to hold that, then we are coming up here to test this top level, which would be testing, I believe, our previous all-time high up here all the way at $50. So going from where we are now all the way up to our all-time high is actually about 100% gain. That's a really good move, and that is reason to be hopeful for Link. I just think you need to be careful about where you enter and what happens, because we are looking a little bearish around here. Maybe we just make another move down here and then move up, but it's looking like it's running out of some steam at the moment, and I think you need to watch Link very closely, and I'll keep you updated on that, because if it does break out of here and we can confirm this breakout, you are looking at a very nice move upwards, and that would be something to keep your eye on. Okay guys, so that was it today for Link. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see me break down Link more in the future, because I will be covering this and I'll be keeping an eye on it very closely. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment down below of anything that you want me to review, and I'll make sure to make a video on it. So thanks and have a nice day.